Good morning, everybody. This is Zach here with Southern Loon Retrievers. This is Mallie's life, and this is Mallie. She's owned by Mr. David and Lindsay Bottoms out of Virginia, and that crazy loud little lady over there is Tay. She's owned by Miss Stephanie Robert out of Tennessee, but we'll get to her next episode. We'll cover her, like I said, next episode. Anyway, in Mallie's life today, we're going to be working on, now that she is in senior work, we're working on our line manners, our blind work, and pretty much, as my weapon falls, we're working on our work up to the line, offline, our kind of, I wouldn't say obedience, but just cleaning everything up. Just switch over on colors here. Now, I was always taught a different method, and I cross-train with a lot of people. If you want to go on Instagram and follow, I apologize, Cameron, for butchering this, but the Labrador life, his pup Cole, stud. I mean, this guy is, I call him the Coltrane man for a reason, because he's the Coltrane. But give him a follow. He taught me this. I know he learned it from another trainer, but awesome. You gotta try his technique. If you guys have ever seen my series before, I've learned a different technique that's similar to this. It's the 3 heels method. But this is kind of taking it a step further. So this is kind of what I like to install when a pup is past junior, working up to that senior level right after they've titled. So this is kind of the work from the blind to the line. When your pup is starting to learn, okay, I don't have a line on me, why am I free? You know, all this freedom is being given to them, and they're starting to realize I'm maturing now. So that's what we're going to start doing here. So we're going to work on Mallie with this. So what we're going to be doing with Mallie here is she's now in the blind here, and notice typically what you do with this stuff is Mallie is here in the blind, and what we're accustomed to is Mallie would be in the blind with her holder or her handler, and we're accustomed to seeing, you know, going into the blind on a test day like this. And we would have them, you know, on the line if it was a junior test, or, you know, around the collar like this, you know, right, you know, nose up against the actual blind wall. It's okay just because that's the orthodox method, but we've seen a lot of pups just get really pent up like that. We got a lot of noises going on in the background, everything up here. They're focused on everything that's outside this wall. A lot of tension. We're gonna flip that. And again, I'm no expert on the method that I'm teaching here. I'm just kind of going off what I was taught literally yesterday. So I'm sure you guys have heard different methods. Toss them in the comments. So, heel. Good girl. So what we'll be doing here is literally putting our pup's butt up against that back wall, smack dab in the middle of this blind. Now, this is a tangle-free blind. I don't think I've used it for hunting once. But awesome, because it's a panel blind. You can literally panel your pup off middle portion of the blind. If your pup heels on the left, same thing. All right, so square them off in the middle. It's a sin for a trainer, but I don't have my short lead on me. But you put your short lead on the neck, kind of tie it off to a corner with a little bit of tension, so that if they do try to run away, you know it's right there, and that they know, hey, I got to stay squared up here. From there, okay, your pup's squared, stay. You're just going to kind of mediate here, right here in the middle. I'm going to try to stay off the center here, but you're just right here. You're just letting them know, hey, they can look around, but you're kind of right here. You're right here in the middle. You're kind of the guy just squared off. So there's a bunch of distractions going on back here, facing the camera behind there. But you're just kind of letting them know, hey, I'm right here. Everything's good. Stay. I'm here. And there can be a bunch going on back there, but you're not going anywhere. Now, we want to get to the point where Mallie's at. Granted, there's no distractions going on. No, ma'am. Sit. Good girl. And always make sure your pup's in that position. Now, best practice would be have a buddy, have your bird boy, have whoever be out there making noises, representing test noises, whatever, and going from there. But from this point, I'll show you guys what I like to do going forward to the line. Good girl, Mallie. So our pup, like I said, we're about to get called up to the line, dogs to the line. Our pup is still in the position we left her in. Center of the blind, stay. No, ma'am, sit. center of the blind, we're getting called up. So what I like to do, and what you guys should do, is get to the point where you're comfortable here. We're getting kind of squared off. And again, this is just how I practice it. But I got the truck and I got the blind wall. I kind of got this little bowling alley here. And again, you're not going to have the bowling alley on test day, but you can, if you're like me, use your imagination. Make that bowling alley on test day. So we got our bowling alley. Our dog can see us. Heel. Good. Now, here's where the e-collar is going to come in handy. We're going to use it to our advantage. We're honestly going to rely on it for the one time I'm going to say it. We're going to rely on it pretty heavily. Anytime our pup is going to inch or creep forward, we're going to go on the e-collar. It's the one time we need to let our pup know with verbal cues to let them know, no. And then we give them a nick. And then we stop and let them heel. So anytime they inch forward, even a little bit, because it's so paramount that we let them know, no, you need to stay here next to me. So she's at a good position. We're at the heel. We haven't even gotten in front of the blind. In fact, we've come behind it. So we're at the position. We've got our weapon. Clear. Let's make our way out of the bowling alley. Again, we're watching our pup's demeanor. Notice how she's calm. There's nothing really going on right now. It's a quiet morning. It's cool. There's no real factors going on. Say she inches forward. We give him a nick and we stop. Now, she's obviously done this before. She knows, she's trained. She knows that if she goes forward, she gets a nick. She's good. So, she's good. We do our heels. We go forward. Our walk to the line. Ma'am, heel. And you want to be strict on this. You do not want your pup going ahead of you at all. Heel. Good girl. Heel. A little bit more. Clean it up. Good girl. All right. Heel. Mallie doesn't like the mat. Heel. That's just her thing. Good girl. I don't like the mat. Good girl. You can sit on it, girl. I'll move it over. Here you go. Heel. Good girl. So, up to the mat. Good position. Now we can start our drill. Again, this can take a whole session. Okay, we're going to begin our session now because I'm obviously teaching this method, but trust me, I've spent sessions on this. Just that walk. It's 10 feet. Sessions. So take your time on it, guys. Trust me, your pup will get there. Ready to go work, girl? He's like, shut up, cast me. All right, guys, thanks for watching.